Have a seat.
I'm not.
Have a seat.
Your Honor, I haven't had.
Have a seat. Did you understand what I just said?
Can we agree to disagree on a legally?
We are not going to agree to anything. This is not your game to play here.
So you're saying that I have to say the words "I understand"?
Sir, I'm not saying that you have to say anything. You can play games with me all day. I got all day. I got all day. Have a seat. Do not interrupt me.
I can object to
Do
that.
not interrupt. Do not. One more time.
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
Going to state your name.
My name is Daniel McGrew for the record, Your Honor.
You're going to represent yourself in this matter, sir?
Yes, sir.
I do have to advise you that in this case, you are charged with the offense of assaulting, resisting, or obstructing a police officer. That is a high court misdemeanor felony punishable by up to 2 years and or $2,000 fine plus court costs. You understand that?
I understand your charge.
You understand also that there is great peril in one representing themselves. You understand that, sir?
I'm not afraid, Your Honor.
Did you understand what I just said? That there is great peril in representing oneself.
I comprehend what you're saying, Your Honor.
Hey, what? Either you're going to answer my questions and you're going to answer them properly, or we're going to have a long time and I'm not going to have these people wait. So while you decide how you're going to handle this, I'm going to have you have a seat. I'm going to pass your case. You will come back up and you will learn how to operate within this court. Plain and simple, have a seat.
Buckle up, guys. Today we're diving headfirst into a courtroom clash that starts off deceptively calm, but don't be fooled. As soon as the judge asks for basic info, the man across the stand flips the script. Instead of answering, he starts questioning the court's legitimacy, pulling out phrases like "I don't consent" and "show me jurisdiction." This isn't legal defense. It's a sovereign citizen showdown in full effect. Watch closely, because this man's refusal to play by the rules is about to backfire hard.
Have a seat. And you might want to wipe that smirk off your face while you're doing it. State your name.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. My name is Daniel McGrew.
I have stated the admonishments that I was giving to the defendant representing himself. I apprised him of the maximum penalties and the charges. Apprised him, and sir, I'll ask you the question again. You understand that there can be great peril in representing yourself.
I fully recognize and acknowledge the seriousness of the charges, which include allegations of
Not my question. You understand that there can be serious peril in representing yourself.
I recognize what you're saying, and I'm fully prepared to proceed with this matter.
Will you just do me a favor and answer my question? Do you understand that there is great peril in representing oneself?
I recognize that.
Okay, then stop there. You recognize that.
Recognize.
Do you understand that that in any of the proceedings that the court would hold you to the same standards as if you were a practicing attorney, will give no leeway one way or the other, will show no favoritism or no bias because you are representing yourself. You understand that, sir?
I recognize what you're saying, Your Honor.
You know what? I don't know why you just won't understand. I'm asking you, and I need a direct answer, whether you understand what I am saying, not whether or not you're recognizing the words.
All right, guys, the tension ratchets up as the judge tries to maintain control, but the man keeps steamrolling with bizarre arguments. He demands the judge prove her authority, as if the courtroom, the robes, and the bench mean nothing. It's like he's reading from a sovereign citizen playbook, word for word. What's striking here isn't just the defiance, but the confidence. This man genuinely believes he's above the law, and the courtroom's patience is wearing thin.
Have a seat.
I'm not.
Have a seat.
Your Honor, I haven't had.
Have a seat. You can play games with me all day. I got all day. I got all day. Have a seat. The other one's in custody. I realize we are now at least caught up within an hour. I think those that want to go probably want me to take a break about now. So I'm going to take about a 5 minute, 5 to 10 minute break. I'll come back out and then I'll call the case. The court's going to stand in recess.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Daniel Magoo. Here in Dewey Juris.
All right. So on this matter, I was apprised you of your rights. I told you about the charges in this case. We get to the point of understanding that there is a certain peril in representing.
Listening, sorry. My notes, I apologize, Your Honor. I meant no disrespect.
And that the court will treat you the same as an attorney in the case. You understand, sir? Listen closely to my question. Do you understand that?
I do not understand.
You do not understand it.
No.
The court, you will be presumed to know the rules of procedure as well as the Michigan rules of evidence, that the court will not be giving you assistance in regard to this case.
What I'm trying to say, Your Honor, is I do not understand.
Things get even wilder here. The judge attempts to explain basic legal procedure, but the man shuts it down with claims about common law and straw man identities. This isn't legal ignorance. It's a full-on strategy meant to derail the process. And yet, the judge remains composed, walking a tightrope between keeping order and not escalating the chaos. If you've ever wondered how far someone will go to reject reality, you're witnessing it firsthand right here.
The charges that are pitting against me because they violate a lot of my rights. And the prosecutor served me the discovery packet on the 27th of last month. Since then, I have not received any kind of evidence or any kind of claims that I violated any kind of anything that day. So I'm here waiting for that to occur. So no, I don't understand.
Waiting for what to occur?
Well, under the rights to due process, Your Honor, 4th, 5th, 8th Amendment, there has to be substantiated amount of evidence to accuse me of a crime, like assault on a police officer, obstruction of justice, and resisting arrest. I take these charges very serious, Your Honor. Because of these charges, I have lost custody of my son, and I want to make sure that these justice is served and equity is ensured here.
Sir, I just asked you before whether or not you understood the charges.
And I answered you, Your Honor. I said I do not understand them.
Whether or not you disagree with them or not, is not the issue. The issue is do you understand what you are charged with?
I do not understand, Your Honor.
Is there a reason other than what you said that you do not understand?
I can elaborate a little further, Your Honor. I'm still waiting.
I wish you wouldn't. I just need to understand why you don't understand.
Here's where it gets real. The judge gives multiple chances for the man to comply, but he continues spinning webs of conspiracy about admiralty law and sovereignty. What he doesn't realize? This courtroom is bound by the Constitution, not the imaginary rules in his head. His tone grows more defensive, more cornered. The more the judge pushes for clarity, the deeper he digs into his fantasy. And believe me, that tunnel leads nowhere good.
I'm trying to get there, Your Honor, if we could talk
I'm
about
not asking you whether or not you agree that you should be charged. I'm not asking whether or not you believe that you did it. I'm not asking any of that. I'm asking whether or not you understand what you are charged with.
Can we agree to disagree on the legalese?
We are not going to agree to anything. This is not your game to play here. You play by my rules.
So you're saying that I have to say the words, I understand?
Sir, I'm not saying that you have to say anything.
Okay.
You know what? Here's the thing. I am not going to play this game with you.
I'm not.
So what? No, you are playing a
I'm
game.
not.
So no, you are. And do not interrupt me ever again. Do not. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a week to think about it, because I'm not going to sit here, call your case up 4 or 5 times, for you to sit here and to go through this whole, try to play some semantical game. So I will adjourn this out to December 12th, 2024. I will adjourn it to 9 a.m.
Your Honor.
or I will, do not interrupt me.
I can object to
Do
that date.
not
Prior
interrupt, do not. I'm adjourning the proceeding out. If you are objecting to that, objections noted. It's still adjourned out to the 12th. Bond will continue. You
Your
may
Honor.
leave now.
I have constitutional.
You may leave
violations.
now.
Let's go. Mr.
Now, watch closely. The judge warns him that this behavior could lead to contempt, but he doubles down, now invoking the UCC and maritime law nonsense. It's like he thinks he found a cheat code to the system. The judge is patient, but the courtroom is visibly shifting. Even the staff looks stunned. The man mistakes stubbornness for strategy, but we can all see where this is going. It's a slow-motion crash, and he's behind the wheel with his eyes shut.
I have a right to a
You may
counsel.
leave.
Do I not have a right to a counsel?
You want an attorney, you may get on an attorney, sir?
I need somebody to explain the problem here.
Do you wish to be represented by an attorney? On this?
I do not need to represent myself. I'm presenting myself. I'm the only one that was there in this courtroom. No one was there. I don't recall anybody that was there that day. I'm the only one that knows what happened, Your Honor.
Do you wish
I was
to be
violated.
represented by an attorney? I'm not going to sit here and argue with you. If you wish to be represented by an attorney,
Your Honor, I have constitutional violations
do
that need
you
to
wish to be represented by an attorney?
you take an oath to defend the Constitution of the United States of
Then,
America.
if you do not want to answer my question, Mr. Allen, he is to be removed from my.
This section's a lesson in escalation. The judge tries to steer him back to the actual charges, but he refuses to acknowledge them, instead rattling off a bizarre claim of being a secured party creditor. It's as if he's reciting lines from a legal fantasy novel. The judge keeps her tone firm but fair, clearly trying to salvage the hearing. But the man? He's now deeper in his delusion, almost daring the system to strike back. And soon, it will. And here it is, the boiling point. The judge officially holds him in contempt, and the courtroom energy shifts. No more warnings, no more explanations. His refusal to play by the rules finally costs him. He's removed from the courtroom, still shouting about rights and law, completely oblivious to the reality unfolding. This isn't just a legal defeat. It's a public unraveling of a misguided belief system, crushed by the very authority it tried to. This final scene is the aftermath. The judge, now addressing the court, reiterates her role and the importance of respecting due process. The courtroom exhales. It's over. What we just witnessed wasn't just defiance, it was a cautionary tale about legal illusions and the consequences of denying reality. Sovereign citizen ideology may sound clever in echo chambers, but in court, it collapses fast. If you found this breakdown eye-opening, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next video.